Right, stand up, turn around.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car, man.
Hands behind my back.
Yes, you're gonna be detained in handcuffs.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You about to stand
You
up.
are.
Hey, put your hands off me. Playing me, bro. He's fighting.
He's assaulting me.
I'm not assaulting, bro.
He's kicking me.
Airport Road, Charlie.
I got radio. Get us some units, code 3.
You're under arrest. I'm not hitting my dog.
Airport Road, Charlie.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Code 3.
All right, let me get up. Let me get up.
That gang of Colorado Springs police officers attacked Army National Guard veteran Dalvin Gadson, and there is the body cam footage of it happening. You know, he hit them with that very dangerous and aggressive phrase, "No, I'm not," because that's all it takes apparently to jump on someone. That was the first half. But here's a little bit more of the back end when they got him on the ground and decided to go ahead and continue beating the hell out of him, because that's good police work. Watch that.
Bro, I love y'all.
Put your hands behind your back.
All right, bro.
Flip over now.
All right, bro.
All right. Put your hands behind your back. On your stomach now.
What the f*** did I do? What the f*** did I do? All right. What the f*** did I do, bro?
Stop fighting.
I ain't fighting. Okay, all right.
Get on your back now.
All right. I'm trying. My brothers. Oh, my brothers. Oh my God.
We are still
behind your back
fighting.
now. What did I do?
Right hand behind your back now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I said right hand behind your back now.
Okay.
For the sake of time and more disgusting video, there was another instance of another angle from that attack where there was a cop also from the passenger side that was absolutely punching him as he was being snatched and pulled around and punched by 2 or 3 other cops from the driver's side, because that's good police work. That's how you arrest someone. Also, that's how you even find out what's going on. Actually, let's find out what was going on. Graphic 1 here, you guys. This body cam footage shows a group of Colorado Springs officers pounding Dalvin Gadson in his head and face with their fists, leaving him drenched in blood, swollen and bruised. His attorneys say that he received multiple injuries, including black eyes, a ruptured eardrum, and the beating exacerbated his post-traumatic stress disorder. Gadson was stopped on October 9th in the downtown section of Colorado Springs by Officer Colby Hickman for an improperly displayed license tag. There was no license plates on the back of his car. A GoFundMe profile set up days after by Gadson states he had been living in his car for 3 to 4 months after becoming homeless. As a way to make money to support himself, he said he worked as a DoorDash delivery person and other odd jobs, and his goal was to make enough to rent out an apartment. On the night in question, a stranger is what he said. Gadson said this guy named Carlos knocked on his car while he was sleeping and asked him to take him to his job close by for $20. Hickman ordered the veteran to get out of the car and accused him of being under the influence. He said, "You can smell the weed from here," is what another officer says to Hickman. He says, "Is that coming from the car?" And he said, "Yeah." So they suspected him for smoking marijuana, which I believe in Colorado is legal with your medical marijuana card. We'll check all the laws themselves. But you smell the weed, you say, "We're gonna check you out for DUI." He says, "Oh, they said we're gonna arrest you." And he goes, "No, you're not. Time to attack." Here's one of those attackers showing off his the one cut on his right hand, which apparently came through the gloves that they were beating him with. I guess it's a prideful shot because he looks very happy about it. Here's Gadson. He doesn't look as very happy because he was the one that was attacked as he's recovering there and all those injuries that they outlined. So how about post-attack? How do these cops feel? Afterwards, they leaned, still kneeled on his back, and they had a few choice words for him because, again, this is good police work, right? Watch this.
And the supervisor.
That's what you were saying.
Come on.
You're under arrest. You dumb.
Hey. What are you trying to fight to? Bro.
What the f are you talking about, man?
You dumb bleep, 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 bleep. And what are you talking about? You don't want to fight us. Well, once someone starts the fight, he has to try and pull away from getting attacked. Lastly, Jackson, I'm gonna let you jump in after this last video because those 2 to 3 to 4 cops that attacked him were pushed to the side as more backup came and they got a chance to rest and trade a few war stories. Listen to one of them talking about how he was ready to shoot and kill him. Watch.
Dude, holy shit.
He just kept going back in.
Dude, I drew down on him when you were hitting him. I had that left arm. It's like, don't do it, dude.
All in a good day's work for the Colorado Springs police, Jackson. I was gonna draw down on him while you were punching him. Well, good job.
Yeah, well, I mean, clearly this was unnecessary. They had everything on their side to where they didn't have to gang up on him. But as we know, these authoritative institutions target people who really can't defend themselves, whether that be black and brown people in this country or just people who are homeless. I mean, that they were just targeting somebody who was asleep in a car. I've been homeless before. I've slept in cars. I've been in the exact same position that he was in terms of driving DoorDash and sleeping in cars and, in random parking lots. And, I've been pulled over and I've had a case against me for DWI, even though I blew a 0.0 twice because this guy probably doesn't have any money. And again, I'm not equating, I'm just saying like routinely, I'm sure a lot of people watching this show right now have had run-ins with police officers where they were getting in trouble for something that had they a lot of money, it wouldn't have even been an issue. Spikes going up under bridges and homelessness just really being criminalized in general. So it's just a very predatory system that, again, I'm sure a lot of the people here watching have had experience with themselves.
I love you called it predatory. There's anger and violence behind it every turn, man. Imagine if you approach people like humans, the difference in the way that'll happen. By the way, even if he's smoking buckets of weed and he's got some other drug addict in the car with him, does that endorse this type of action? Because he says, what? No, I'm not. He'd be like, listen, just get up. We're going to talk about it. It's very simple. Speak to him like a human being. Instead, it was, okay, here comes some punches to your face by 3 to 4 folks.